Hey folks, I'm Lettuce Eating Walrus, and today we are going to be talking about what I think Season 2 of Demon Slayer is going to cover. Now, I spend a lot of my free time on YouTube, and I have not seen a single video talking about predictions for what they think it will, contain. So I figured I just finished the manga. It's the perfect time to just say, hey, I think it'll cover this through that. Now, that all said, this will be spoiler free, so you do not have to worry. I will be talking about characters that got better in my opinion and things like that. So if you consider that stuff spoilery, you are free to click off right now. But if you are interested and maybe want to get hyped up even more than you probably already are, enjoy the video. Alright, so what will Season 2 cover? Well, I think it'll cover two major arcs. We already know it's covering Red Light District, but I also think it will cover the next arc, which most people call the Sword Village arc. So, I will be talking about Red Light District first, since that is the one that it's guaranteed to cover, right? So let's go on into it. And real quick, it is from chapters 67 through, I believe, 96. So there's a decent chunk there, but it's all very fast paced. So let's just jump into why I love the Red Light District and why you will love it too. So let's start off with action. Oh my god, this is an action filled arc. There is as I said before, there's very little downtime at all. Period. It's just go, 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 full throttle throughout the entire thing. It is awesome to watch, and it really made me appreciate some of our core cast characters a lot more. Mainly Inosuke and Tanjiro. Zenitsu gets some time to shine, but my opinion of him at this point of the story is still okay. He screams, he whines, sometimes he does cool stuff, but overall he's just kind of a nuisance, right? Now, Inosuke I thought was a nuisance in the right when we met him in season 1, and after the movie, I'm in love. Inosuke is amazing to watch every time he's on screen, but I will get more into him later. I won't really touch on Zenitsu too much because of what I said before, but I will kind of go into why you should be excited if you are a Zenitsu fan. Alright, so Tengen Uzui, the Sound Hashira. Oh my god, I love him. He's in my top tier of Hashiras that I enjoyed on screen. He is fantastic, and you will probably love him too. Plus, he has 3 ninja wives, so what's not to like? So he's super over the top, flamboyant. That's kind of his personality. I mean, you could see it in his character design when you saw him at the Hashira meeting. His 2 swords are pretty awesome too, and sound breathing. While it's very, I like it. I don't know the general community reception of it, but I enjoy it. Right. So for Uzui, you're gonna have a good time. Whenever he's on screen, he's just a joy, and he's also like really cool in combat. So be excited for that. If you're a fan of combat, you'll love Uzui. If you're a fan of over the top, you'll love Uzui. And just in general, you will love Uzui. Now, we're going to go on to Tanjiro. Because Tanjiro, well, he's our main boy. So I'll get to them right now. So let's hop in to main boy Tanjiro. So going into this, I'm going to admit Tanjiro, not my favorite character in season 1. Now, he does do a lot in this arc to build my appreciation for him, not just in combat, but in some very good character moments. So that is awesome. If you like Tanjiro, you will probably appreciate him even more. And if you hate Tanjiro, like I did, hate's a strong word, but I did not like Tanjiro, you will enjoy this arc because it elevates him above where he was. In terms of fights, I mean, it's Demon Slayer. I'm not gonna go too much into the fights because Ufotable will do an amazing job at it, and he has some good ones. But as far as the character moments go, his character interactions are really fun to watch this arc. Because you know how he has this whole people pleaser kind of attitude? You get to see that in action, but the other characters play off of it really well, and it's just super enjoyable. You'll love it. And Nezuko, I mean, Nezuko's Nezuko. The sibling interaction's always amazing to watch. So, as far as that goes, you'll have a good time. Okay, so now we're going to cover Zenitsu. So, Zenitsu has some good character moments as well. However, they're all really briefly condensed that I can remember. Zenitsu's not really memorable in this arc in general, but that could just be because through this point, I didn't like him. So, there might be that issue of I don't really remember too much of what he does. However, there's one stretch of time where he is at a certain location for his mission, and he's interacting with people that I really enjoy. You do get to see him be semi-courageous, which is really cool. So, that right there ups to Zenitsu. The rest, however, I'm gonna be honest, I barely remember. So, yeah, if you're a Zenitsu fan, sorry I couldn't hype you up too much. So now we get to cover Best Boy Inosuke. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I love Inosuke. Inosuke has one of my favorite panels in the entire series in this arc, and it's right at the beginning. So I am going to be eating good, and if you're an Inosuke fan, you will be eating good too. I am talking top tier laughing moment. It is beautiful. In my opinion, maybe the best comedy moment in the entire manga. Wow. It's so deadpan. I love it. And don't even get me started on the mission part. So on their mission, Inosuke, oh my god, it's wonderful. So I'm talking a lot about character moments because they're prevalent. Characters are important to me, so that's what I pay attention to. So when Inosuke is on his mission doing his part, you get a lot of good moments, and they're just funny. You get to see him take initiative. I'm kind of scatterbrained on this topic because I love Inosuke so much, and it's funny, I hated him when he first appeared, because I just kind of found him annoying, kind of like Zenitsu, but after the movie, Inosuke best boy. That's all I have to say. So, you're gonna really enjoy it, and as for the fights, dual wielding's always cool, and you get to see Inosuke do some stuff. However, Tanjiro and Uzui definitely have the more memorable moments in this arc. Zenitsu has a fairly memorable combat moment too. However, I completely forgot to mention that when I was talking about Zenitsu in his section. So, yeah. Alright. So, I'm not going to go in depth on demons. That includes Nezuko. Why? I don't want to risk making anybody mad with spoilers. So, just know, if you're a demon fan, you'll enjoy the arc. If you're a Nezuko fan, you will really enjoy the arc. And overall, Red Light District is probably my second favorite arc in all of Demon Slayer, only next to the final battle. So, enjoy it, because it's a good time. Ufotable is going to do fantastic with the animation, as they always do with anything they do. And you'll be on the edge of your seat the entire time. Because after Rengoku's death at the end of the movie, if you haven't seen the movie, why are you here? But seriously, after his death at the end of the movie, anything goes, right? Like, characters can die now. So, you're going to be on the edge of your seat the entire time like I was reading it, and I will be again watching it. Now we're going to talk about the Sword Village arc, which I'm only going to address briefly because I'm still 60-40 on whether they'll actually cover it, with the 60% being, yeah, they'll cover it, that's why I'm putting in the video. So, it will introduce 3 really cool characters, and once again, I'm not going to talk demons. 3 really cool characters. Genya, who is the edgelord from Final Selection, Muichiro, the Mist Hashira, who you'll get to see a lot more of, and Kanroji, the Love Hashira, who's in the thumbnail. These 3 characters make it wonderful to read and are going to make it wonderful to watch the arc. I am going to briefly cover them. I'm also going to cover Tanjiro, because the other characters kind of take a back seat. Okay, so this part of the video is going to be structured a little differently. Well, as earlier for Red Light District, I separated characters into their own kind of sections. Here, I am not going to keep you guys too long. I'm just going to rapid fire about why I love these characters, and why Tanjiro improves again. So, let's talk Muichiro the Mist Hashira. He's super calm and collected, right? So, he's over here, an elegant swordsman who is also the youngest of the Hashira at only 14 years old. So, he is really he's stoic and cool. However, he is lower on my totem pole of Hashira. Kanroji's in the thumbnail. You get some really funny Kanroji interactions with Tanjiro. There's a hot spring scene, which is some fan service. So if you don't like fan service, I don't know how you'll feel about Kanjiro. Or Kanroji. I confused Kanroji and Tanjiro. I don't know how you'll feel about Kanroji. Because while her fighting style is really cool, and her sword is really unique, she is kind of a fan servicey character. So, I don't know. Now, Genya. And this is where I get to gush again. I was gushing about Inosuke, and I get to gush about Genya. Because why does he have a shotgun? Why does he have a shotgun on the cover of Volume 13? I was walking through Barnes & Noble. I see that with a friend. I'm like, hey, why does he have a shotgun? He's like, I don't know. Why does he have a shotgun? I don't know. So we bought the book and read it, and he has it because he is a badass. You will love Genya. He is hot-blooded every time he's on screen. But he's more than meets the eye, too. So he isn't just this loud, obnoxious, mean character. He's fun. He is fun, and he's really cool how he works, too. Now, Tanjiro. Tanjiro gets some big moments of shine, and one of my favorite moments in the entire manga involving Tanjiro and Nezuko happens in this arc at the very end. So, there's a lot of cool fights in this. However, the demons are less memorable than the last arc's demons, although, once again, I'm not going to cover them. So, yeah. It's good, not as good as Red Light, but I might seem even more excited because the characters overall are more interesting to me than Red Light. You get what I'm saying? Like, Red Light was really well paced, really well done, really well choreographed. Everything about Red Light was good, but in terms of characters, I'm more interested overall in the core cast of the Sword Village arc, being Genya, Muichiro, Kanroji, Tanjiro, than I am Zenitsu, and Tanjiro, and Uzui, and Inosuke. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and Nezuko. But once again, I'm not really addressing Nezuko because there's so many things that I could talk about Nezuko that is for another time. I love Nezuko. So that about does it. Let me know if you liked the video in the comment section. Don't forget to leave me a like, and I'm going to be doing this more often. I really want to continue with this anime discussion video, and depending how the Demon Slayer video does, I'm definitely going to cover it more. I'm gonna cover it more anyway, regardless, but seeing people's support, I mean, I just want to make people happy. So, if I know I'm reaching you, and I see those likes going up, I'm going to be motivated even more to make more amazing videos. I'm very proud of how this is turning out. I've recorded this 5 times. Let's just say that. So, this is the take that is definitely going up. So, thank you for sticking around so long, and don't forget to follow me on Twitch. I'm a VTuber there. Here you get to see my wonderful vase. Over on Twitch, you get to see my wonderful avatar. So, have a good day, and thank you for watching. I have been your host, Lettuce Eating Walrus. Have a wonderful rest of your day.